Hi there, Gordon Boyce here from the Value Betting Guide. I'm here to run through the free race card on today's Value Betting Guide, the link to which is in the comments, or you can visit the website valuebettingguide.co.uk and look for the free race tab. So today's free race is the feature race on the flat. It's the 250 at Lingfield. It's a listed race over 6 furlongs, the Cachet Stakes, named in honour of one of the greatest sprint horses of our generation, who had a particular fondness for Lingfield and the all-weather winter flat season. So it's quite appropriate that he's got this race named in his honour, and it's a strong field, it's a great prize fund, and it should be a really interesting race. None more so for the reappearance of my selection in the race, a horse called Cool Hoof Luke. Now, Cool Hoof Luke is a 4-year-old colt trained by the powerhouse Andrew Balding yard, and the first thing to stand out looking at this horse would normally be a bit of a red flag, and it's that he's been absent from the course since August 2024. So a year and a half off, that's quite a break between races, but I'm taking a bit of comfort in the fact that Andrew Balding has kept faith in him. I'm sure there would have been plenty of suitors for the stable space in his yard, and also the fact that the connections have decided to keep him as an entire, which is interesting, particularly when I go on to talk about his back form and the potential of this fella. You think that with the horse having missed such a long period, the temptation must have been there to give him the cruelest of cuts, but he's still there, still an entire, still a colt, and he's making his reappearance on the track today after a long absence. Now, the main factor for this horse is quite exceptional juvenile form, which routinely wouldn't see him take part in a listed race, but obviously this is a bit of a stepping stone, I think, back into stronger company. The other appeal is the price. He's sitting at a double-figure price, and I just can't let that go for a horse of this potential and quality. There's every chance as he moves into his 4th year now that he's strengthened up significantly, and he could have improved no end from what we saw in that very impressive juvenile year. To quickly go over that, he won his maiden on Polytrack at Chelmsford City, so got no great concerns about the surface. He then went on to place in the Coventry Stakes at Royal Ascot, ran a great race. He went on to place in the Vintage Stakes at Glorious Goodwood, another very strong Group 2 race during the summer for 2-year-olds. And then following that, he got his nose in front of the Gimcrack Stakes at York. So it's really 3 of the kind of strongest juvenile sprint races that you're going to get on the calendar. He ran with great credit in all 3, placing in 2 and winning his final race before the layoff. Something must have went wrong, obviously, during 2025. I'm guessing that he's had 1 or 2 niggles, but not enough for them to press the panic button and retire him or move him on. And as I've said, the fact that he's kept his stable at Andrew Balding's is a big tick to offset the red flag that we've discussed. He's drawn well in lane 2. He was a forward-going horse. I don't see any reason why that would change. So that's a great path for him to have. And I'm just really intrigued to see how he gets on. He obviously comes out highly on my figures, given the form, the speed ratings, and the levels that he reached. He's second top in the VB ratings. So yep, I'm hopeful of a good run, and I'll be really interested to see how he goes. As always, any likes, comments, and shares appreciated of this video. Please feel free to take a look around the website. We're trying to grow our sports betting content and give a real kind of interest to people that are like-minded in terms of horse racing and hopefully other sports. We're obviously kind of stronger on the football front, but other sports as time goes on too. So thanks again for listening. Have a great Saturday, all, and I'll catch up with you over the next day or two. Cheers. Bye.